As a young black woman, you know, with all these hip hop artists, with all these groupies and the things that they go through to get to. Remember the documentary when I believe when Rockefeller was on tour. Yeah, and when I saw that back in I think it was '01 or '02, you know, I see some of the things that they doing, just taking off their clothes and
that was a mess. I remember that too.
I mean, how do you deal with that? I mean, by you being, you know, getting to the industry, it's like, how can you influence these black women just to think for themselves and not give themselves to these hip hop artists like they're prostitutes?
To be honest with you, sometimes I don't even care. Cause you know what? I mean, I care. I can't say that I totally don't care, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. That's the mentality of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even just black women. It's women of every culture. It's just something about. I mean, cause I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, not to that extent, but I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see a guy and he got this or whatever, of course I'm gonna look at him. He gonna catch my eye. You know what I'm saying? I might spend some time with him and figure out, no. But to go that far as to giving yourself to somebody because you've seen them on TV or you know they run with this crew, it's just ridiculous. It's like, if you're gonna do something like that, like, mama, get something out of it. You feel me? Like, that's the, I don't understand it. I'll never understand it because I came from, thank Allah, I came from a strong line of beautiful, intelligent black women who would never, ever even think of doing no stupid shit like that. But I'm just little Kira. I can't change it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. All I could do is use my paper and my pen and these beats and write about it and try to teach the younger girls. You know what I'm saying? Get them when they're young and let them know that's not what it's about. It's really not what it's about. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I know females who have slept with artists because they just artists and they ain't got nothing to show for it. Nothing.
Yeah, because it's degrading to the black women because it's a lot of intelligent black women out here, and it's like, and most of these black women that are groupies, it's not even just the music industry. It's the sports world. It's everywhere, and and I understand what you're saying about how you want to change our people because it's degrading to me because, you know, I look up to my mom. You know, they're independent women, you know, and I just don't understand, like, you know, why would you go through that? You know what I'm saying? They got their own mind. They can put their, you know.
I think it has a lot to do with your background and your history and where you come from, and then sometimes it really don't. Sometimes it's just the person, because I'm sure it's some females that do that come from strong families just like mine. They just don't care. It's just trying to get it how they live. I guess that's how you could say it, but it's ridiculous. And that kind of behavior you have to catch when you're young. You can't really teach a 30-year-old woman. You can't sit a 30-year-old woman down that's been doing this for 20 years, been sleeping with artists for 20 years, and just being a quote-unquote groupie almost half her life. You can't sit her down and say, look, what you're doing is wrong. It's not gonna. She's setting her ways. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is really try to get to the people, the girls that are younger. Catch it before it starts. That's the only thing I can think of, but it's ridiculous. I don't think that's gonna ever change. I'm sure back in Egypt it was women just trying to sleep with Pharaoh just cause. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to sleep with his servants just cause. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad to say, but it's human nature. And then when that camera get on, oh my God, the camera come on and just your whole personality. People's personalities change. When you get around a certain crowd, people change. They just think they're just trying to get it. And it's like, at least know what you're trying to get. What are you trying to prove? They just doing it just to be doing it. It's sad. It's sad. Because the majority of them women doing that, they older than me. And I got more. I know better. I know better than you. And you older than me. You supposed to be teaching me. But, hey. The shoe fits.
I remember Oprah was you know, by her building her school in South Africa, she was stressing how, like, you know, like how the women outnumber us in this world, and it's like, you know, that chauvinistic mentality that you should educate the boy, you know, but you know, it's a struggle for women, you know what I'm saying? Because I see where she coming from, you know, why she did what she did, and it's like, how do you, when you have, you know, your own kids, I mean, your own daughters, how are you, you know, influence them? How would you,
I'm listening though.
What would you do to, like, you know, to change that pattern, you know?
Like, it goes back, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying before. I think that we look over the young children, you know what I'm saying? We look over our babies, and we can't look over them because this time in their lives is just so precious. Everything they see, they take everything in. They're taking everything in. And the other thing I don't like about people in the industry is there's not really a lot, nobody really does anything for our kids, you know what I'm saying? We don't go and give free shows at high schools or elementary schools. These kids, they know your songs. My little cousin Jaleel, I will play every ringtone, I kid you not, every ringtone on my phone. He knows the name of the artist, he knows the song, he know the dance that go to the song. And you mean to tell me these little kids are, they might not be supporting you financially, but they your fans, and you can't go and get back to them and teach them something? Like, even just making a small appearance. Niggas is touring all the time. You go from state to state, city to city. Oh, but please believe you gonna go to the club. You gonna make an appearance at the club. You think Jay-Z gonna come to Chicago and not go to the club? He gonna make an appearance. Beyonce gonna make an appearance. All these people gonna make an appearance, but how come you're not taking, you know what I'm saying, maybe an hour out of that time and going to visit schools somewhere? And I think that's where it gotta start. Like, it's messed up. The whole mentality is just messed up. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna make a point to go out to schools, because for one, I love kids. I love being around kids. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a point to, every once in a while, even if I'm like busy out of my mind, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Because it's not all about finances and what you do for somebody. You don't have to buy a kid a bike to teach them nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's not really important. Sitting somebody down and talking to them, and kids love that. Kids love attention and to just be questioned. And imagine if you're somebody on television and you just come and you sitting down right in front of them. That's
What are your major goals in life? Your ambition?
My 3 M's. Oh no, my 2 M's. My bad. I'm forgetting our thing. My 2 M's is music and money. Now that might sound shallow, but let me explain. Let me break it down.
Gotta eat.
Right. And see, even though we all love to live in a world where money was not necessary and money was irrelevant to everything, that's not the world we live in. Unfortunately, you need money to give back. You need money to take care of your family. You need money to put out your music. You need money for everything. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I like money too. I mean, I like to shop. So, but no, through my music and make up my money, like, there ain't gonna be no stopping me, because I'm gonna do so much. Like, not even just talking about shopping. I mean, I'm gonna be doing so much that people are gonna be like, man, like, she's really doing something. My goals are to use my music and my money and change the way my people are. Bring them up. Even if it takes to the day I die. Even if we just move up one step. Those are my goals. Those are my goals.
I'm gonna ask you.